My name is Carol Baisch. I'm also born in Brooklyn. The last 40 years I'm from Valhalla. I am the mother of 3, grandmother of 8, and have been with the Poetry Caravan about a year and a half and enjoying it. It's said that poetry should not be explained, shouldn't need explanation, but sometimes a title might. I have a living room window which kind of invites birds. My daughter came up one morning and she said, "Oh, you've got bird ghosts." The bird ghosts? And I thought, hey, that sounds like a good name for a poem, so I wrote a poem called Bird Ghosts. Outside, the birds flit back and forth from pine to feeder, feeder to pine. The everyday and the winter ones that I invite with daily seed. The eastern sun glories in upon my morning desk and shows, in beaked and feathered detail, dusty bird ghosts on the panes. Neither wind nor rain takes them away. The mirror behind me on the wall reflects it all. Pines, feeder, clouds, and sky. It must seem like a place to fly to or through from a bird's point of view, so they try, but the window does not allow it. From time to time I hear the thump that leaves a bird ghost on the glass. We too have unseen barriers better not to pass. Nevertheless, we try and do. So much of what we see is not what it seems. And like the birds, we're often only stunned on impact, recover and go on. Yet there are times a fragile life is broken and the thumps leave ghosts behind. This particular poem, called Morning Story, is actually inspired by a story that his mother told him when he was a child. So it's a true story. But what inspired me to write it was one morning having breakfast at the same desk, I had a bowl of Cheerios, bananas, and milk in there. My big cat, 15-pound cat, jumps up and starts lapping the milk from the bowl. And I let him. And that reminded me of this story. The barefoot boy sat on the ground. The sun played on his head. A sky-blue bowl between his knees was filled with milk and bread. With chubby hand he fed himself the first meal of his day. The spoon, like little children do, held in that awkward way. Then from behind a sun-warmed rock, its legless body smooth as silk, writhed an earth-toned garden snake drawn by the scent of milk. The little child, quite unperturbed, observed it inching near, then accepted its warm slither into its lap without a fear. From a door the mother looked, her hand pressed to her lips, as her boy, spoon held aloft, watched the snake take sips. The garden creature posed no threat to her child, the mother knew, and then she heard that baby voice croon, "Not just milk, bread too." Cereal didn't always come in a box. It was bread and milk in a bowl.